Eddie sighed. He didn't feel up to arguing. All right, 1 drink. But you don't owe me, okay? Yeah, okay, Sal said. I don't owe you, God forbid. So, what's that name again, tough guy? Eddie Cero. That's right. I remember, like Zero with a C, right? Yeah, that's right. Salvatore Giambroni. He offered a thick meatball of a hand. Sal. On a good night, Eddie would have gone to Barney's on Frankfurt Avenue, but he didn't want to meet up with that crowd, so he headed 2 blocks up to the corner bar and grill in Richmond, where hardly anyone knew him. Plus, they had a better jukebox. Sal shuffled along, one hand dabbing his bloody nose with a handkerchief, while he probed his battered eye with the fingers of the other and muttered under his breath. Eddie held the door for him, and they stepped into a long, narrow room of black and gray shadows, punctuated by rainbow-colored beer signs, and at the far end, the amber glow of the jukebox. Shapes huddled against the bar and around the tables. The few people who were talking kept their voices low. It was that kind of joint. Eddie headed directly for the booth in the far corner. Sal stopped at the bar and ordered 2 shots and 2 bottles of Schmitz. He brought the drinks to the table, sat down, and let out a noisy sigh. Here's to you, kid. He clinked Eddie's glass and downed his whiskey in 1 gulp. Piece by piece, he pulled himself together. His back straightened, his good eye widened, and he flexed his sore jaw. Yeah, that's more like it. He grinned. Hey, how about me and you? You got a bad eye, I got a bad eye. How about it, eh? In the dim, dirty light, Eddie got his first good look at Sal and saw Dago had obviously been around the block, and then some. They were about the same height, but Sal had at least 40 pounds on him. His round face was pockmarked bronze and boasted an angled hunk of a Calabrese nose, all under a mat of dark brown hair that swept this way and that in brill-creamed waves. The eyes, actually the eye Eddie could see, was as black as an olive and had a merry glint to it, despite the condition of the rest of the face. All in all, Eddie thought he looked like Louis Prima minus a couple inches and plus a couple pounds. So what happened to you? Sal Giambroni asked, as if he had a right to know. You have a fight tonight? Yeah. Who won? The other guy. What other guy? T-Bone Mew. Oh, yeah, I seen him, Sal said. He's decent. The fucking cheap-shot punk, Eddie said. Sal gave him a quizzical look and leaned over the table as if divulging a secret. So you want to know what that was about? I mean, in the alley there? Eddie said, It's none of... I poked my nose into the wrong hole. Eddie took a tiny sip of his whiskey and a small sip of his beer. He was going to hear about it whether he wanted to or not. I'm a private detective, Sal said. Investigator. A private man is all right. This one particular party doesn't care for my modus operandi and sent those punks to teach me a lesson. Did they? Sal sat back. Nah, that was nothing. Once I had this Cafone try to run me over with his car. Another time a guy tried to push me out a window, 12th floor. I saw the gates of heaven. It was that close. He spread his hands, palms upward. These things happen. What you call your occupational hazards. Maybe you should get another occupation. Yeah, look who's talking, Sal retorted. Eddie shot him a hard glance, and Sal said, Hey, that'll heal, right? So when's your next fight? Maybe I'll come, see you in action. I don't have one. Sal gestured at the bandage. Because of that? Eddie drummed absent fingers. I think I might stop for a little while. Do something else. Yeah, like what? Like, I don't know right now. The older man drank off his beer and placed the empty bottle on the table, along with a $5 bill. Hey, how about you go get us another round, he said. I got something I want to talk to you about. Though Eddie couldn't imagine what Sal Giambroni wanted to talk to him about, and was sure he didn't care, he got up to fetch the drinks. He asked the bartender to wrap some ice, too. While he waited, he stepped over to the jukebox, dropped in a quarter, and picked out 5 plays. An oily Dean Martin gave way to a gritty Irma Thomas. Had never failed. Right away, he felt better. Sal accepted the bald towel with a grateful nod, planted it over a swollen eye, and waited for Eddie to get settled. Then he said, The deal is, I need somebody to help out with some things. What things?